This is the fun. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Powers here, and you are over on the 5 Tech Things you should know about for this week, the Memorial Day weekend of 2010. We've got Bratfest right behind me. If you don't know what Bratfest is, it's a weekend where they consume a lot of sausage, bands play, and of course everything goes to a good charity. The Madison Youth Performing Arts Group. It's a great charity. They raise a lot. We had about 208,000 brats last year sold for that charity. Of course, now we've got 4 stages here. It's in Madison, Wisconsin at Willow Island. Of course, if you're in the area, you should stop by and say hi and get yourself a brat. Of course, this show is brought to you by Mosey.com. You need to back up your stuff now. You need to back it up often. You can back it up on-site and off-site now with Mosey Home Unlimited. $4.95 a month. It's about the price of a hard drive per year. You use that code GEEK. That's going to get you 10% off over at MoseyHome.com. Save your pictures, save your documents, save your audio files, your video files, whatever you need to. Back up now, back up often, back up on-site, and back up off-site with Mosey.com. All right, let's talk a little bit about Facebook issues. Of course, they have a week after week, they have a new issue, new privacy concerns, so on and so forth. Mark Zuckerberg basically said in an interview, we don't pretend that we're perfect, and they're working on changes in the next few weeks, including one click, which is basically an option to click off the option any third-party device at this point. So I think this is, hopefully this will turn around Facebook. If it doesn't turn around Facebook, if they continue to have privacy issues, a lot of people aren't going to be on Facebook anymore. Of course, I said that before. It's very true. All right, let's talk about some changes over at Microsoft. Of course, Robbie Bach and Jay Allard left. Robbie Bach was a questionable leave, whether he was asked to leave or whatnot. That's a different story. But they're both leaving, which means that Steve Ballmer can retool the entertainment and device division. This is anything that deals with entertainment, of course, like the Zune, like the Microsoft website, like anything that will be a device that will be deal with entertainment. Windows Media Player might get a restructure. You might see some new cool stuff. I'm still waiting for Zune to become a major fixture. I think if Microsoft was to take their Zune system and also give it to the people on Android, you would see a lot more Zune customers, and that would be pretty cool. If you're not ready to say hello to Davy Jones. Of course, Bratfest is not just brats. We got the Wienermobile right here, the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. We're talking about number 3. Number 3 is about Yahoo and a company called Zynga. Zynga, you might not know the name of the company, but you know the name of the games. Farmville, Mafia Wars. They're going to be bringing their properties over to Yahoo areas. So you'll see, maybe you see some new games to play along with on your Yahoo pages and stuff like that. There'll be widgets, of course, but you'll be able to play those cool games over there. Now, I'm going to try and get into the Wienermobile and drive it away, so don't tell anybody. All right, let's talk about a guy by the name of Dr. Mark Garrison. What he did was he infected himself with a computer virus in his skin. Actually, his wrist to be exact. He put an RFID chip into his wrist. And the whole idea was he was testing out the possibility of bionic arms and legs of the future and the possibility of those viruses. Now, this is a very interesting study. I'm going to keep an eye on this because I'm very excited to see this type of stuff happen. But we also know the implications of that same problem. So, pretty cool stuff on the science front. All those days, all those nights, sit around those bonfires. So I try as I might
Can't stop thinking about all those fears, though you may not be around no more. I can't change the way you make me feel. Let my mind drift back.
All right, it looks like OLPC, one laptop per child, is not dying. In fact, it's getting worse. Now they want to do one tablet per child, or would that be OTPC? Anyway, the one laptop per child, it's called the X03, and it looks pretty thin, it looks pretty cool, it's got a lot of great stuff on it. It's got multi-touch, it's got Wi-Fi. They're planning on 1080p on that with a board that goes 1 watt per hour. Pretty amazing stuff. They're going to use the ARM Marvel Armada 610 processor, which should keep all the power low, all the wattage low. It would be a good rival to iPad, especially if it's a $100 tablet as opposed to a $500 tablet for 16 gigabytes. Not much for an SD card slot. I bet you there's no USB ports either. But if OLPC can actually get on the game, this might be the thing to go. We won't see it until CES 2011, though. That might make it late for the game. And that's the 5 tech things that you should know about. My name is Jeffrey Powers, www.geekazine.com. I've got myself a tasty brat. I'm going to eat it right now. Need more ketchup. Till next time, take care. Okay, I'll go over here. Hi, can I get one brat, please? Nope, just a brat. Thank you. Just a brat.